Hey, while you're in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Real quick, how long you been living here? Almost 6 years. What is the conditions of the dearborns? It's terrible, right? Keep it 100. A lot of times when we come to places, people will say, well, ain't nobody standing right here. Why do you think it's not a lot of people outside right now? It's nice out. Based off what you just said. It ain't no hard question. Why people ain't just walking around? Because you just said it's terrible in here. My sister, you got 5 minutes, come over. We talking about stopping the violence. We talking about who we are according to the Bible. Not according to the internet. Not according to what they say on the news, according to God. But back to my question, John. Why people ain't walking around? We on the south side, it's a nice day. You probably thinking too hard, John. I'm gonna tell you. What go on in here? What happens in the dearborns? Just give me one thing. Sis, I just asked our brother John right here, right? I said, why it ain't people walking around? He said, I asked him first, I said, what's the conditions like in the dearborns? He said, it's terrible. I said, name me some things that happen. Then we started talking about why people ain't walking around. It's a nice day. So what's some things that happen in the dearborns? What's that?
The partying and keeping it together.
Okay, what else?
The family that comes and spend time together to keep it together, leave everyone alone.
Okay. What about crime? Because John said it's terrible in here. Like what? What's some things that happen? Okay, I'm gonna point it out. Do not gun violence happen up and through here? How do it happen? John, don't go nowhere, because I'm talking to both of y'all. Sis just walked up. I was waiting on you to say it. She said the gun violence happens severely in here. We didn't fall from the sky. We from these same areas. I'm born and raised on the south side. You understand? So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't know why. Why don't nobody be walking around on the south side? Because of what you just said. Gun violence happens severely. Severely meaning people die. It's straight bullets. I know people that have stayed in here and they say it sounds like World War II in the dearborns. So what you saying is right. How does God feel about that? In our neighborhoods is gun violence severely. Get Hosea 4:1. Read. Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. I want y'all to hear this. Now what God is gonna say, this connects with our people. Read.
This is the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 1.
Read.
Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel.
Guess what? What's your name, sis? Dion John. When you pick up the Bible and it says Israel, it's talking about Dion, it's talking about John. This Bible talking about us from cover to cover. What we finna read, y'all tell me whether or not this is the neighborhoods we live in. Read.
Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel.
So Israel is us. He's talking to us. Read.
For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
I got a problem with the people that live in the area. He said, I have a controversy with you. That means I got an issue with you. What is God's issue? Watch this.
Because there is no truth.
There's no what?
no truth.
Is there truth in our neighborhoods? Are people truthful? No. Are our people truthful with each other?
They stand against us and stand aside of us.
No. We not truthful with each other, sis. I'm not talking about us trying to come together and unite and do something. I'm talking about our treatment of one another. We not truthful. Read.
Nor mercy.
Do we have mercy for one another? No, we don't. That's why, going back to what you said, gun violence happening severely. You don't have mercy. I was talking to a lady, she was from Fuller Park. Her nephew got shot in the chest when he was 6 years old. How you think he got shot? No, he was playing outside, minding his business. How he get shot? Gun violence. Gangbangers was doing a drive-by and hit him in the crossfire. Bullet missed his heart by 2 inches. Our kids can't even play out here. That's why on the south side of Chicago, it looked like a ghost town. Everybody like, hey, bro, I'm gone. Everybody sticking and moving because these things we reading happen in our neighborhoods. It's not a safe area. Read.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
Don't nobody know who God is. We can say, oh, I know God, I believe in God, but we don't really know this God of the Bible because the God of the Bible got rules and regulations for the man, for the woman. He got rules and regulations on how we supposed to treat each other. We don't know that because if we knew that, we wouldn't blow each other's head off. We wouldn't whore out our women. We wouldn't make babies and not take care of them. All this stuff we do to each other, if we knew God, we wouldn't do that. Read.
By swearing and lying.
By swearing and lying. We do that on my mama. We be swearing and lying. On God. We swear and we lie. Everything that God talking about, our people do that, and you can't even refute it. Read.
And killing.
And what?
And killing.
Remember what we initially started talking about, severe gun violence. A lot of shooting and killing goes on. It's two sides of the project into it with each other. Read.
And stealing.
And what?
And stealing.
You got people getting robbed on the CTA, on the green line, on the blue line, on the red line, on their way to work, on their way home. That's terror. That's why people scared to walk around. But guess what? If we get on a bus or we drive a car to Shorewood, it's a place I ran into, I ain't never been, called Sagwash up north. It's peaceful. People walking dogs, pushing strollers. But in our neighborhoods, we gotta know where our kids at. Am I telling y'all, am I telling some truth here? That's how our neighborhoods is. How y'all doing? We talking about violence in the neighborhood. Young princesses, do y'all like hearing gunshots? That might sound like a weird question to ask, but I want to hear from the youth. Y'all don't like hearing gunshots. Let me ask y'all another question. Have y'all ever lost some friends to gunshots? Y'all had some friends get shot before? What about in y'all school? No? You heard of people getting shot, family members getting shot? That don't make y'all feel good, do it? What do y'all think we got to do to make it stop?
Protect the city.
She say protect the city. Dion say protect the city. What y'all think? Huh? What y'all think, young men? What do you think we need to do to stop the violence, stop the shooting going on in our neighborhood? I'm asking y'all.
Stop the city.
Come over, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, come over so I can hear you. I'm asking a serious question. Right now, I'm asking the children because they have to play in the community. And the young girl said they don't like hearing gunshots. So I just asked a question, what do we need to do to make it stop? So if you got a solution, I want you to come over. I still can't hear you because you screaming from far away. I need you to come over here. I have a solution. We got God's solution. This is what we need to do. Hold on, Dion. Don't go nowhere. Come back around. Get Titus 2. Here's one of the first solutions. We have to stop doing drugs. We got to stop doing drugs. Do y'all agree? Have y'all ever seen a documentary called Crack? Y'all watch documentaries at all? No? I encourage you, Dion, John, watch this documentary called Crack. It shows you what crack did to our families. Crack destroyed our families. People was giving away their children for crack rocks. People was selling rocks to their mama because they was making so much money. Then you fast forward to today. You got songs talking about popping mollies, popping perks, sipping lean, more drugs. Has drugs done any good for us? I'm asking, has drugs done any good for us? No, it has not. Read.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 6.
So, ma'am, I remember you left. Ma'am in the black shirt, I remember you left, you came back. I'm glad you came back. I asked the question, what can we do to stop the violence? Before you came, we was talking to the young princesses. We asked them, do they like hearing gunshots? They said no. I asked, did they know of people that have been shot? They said yes, family members. And then we talked about what are some solutions. Somebody was shouting over there, they didn't come over. I wanted them to come over. What are some solutions that you have? I'm about to give you one that I have. One of them is, we got to stop doing drugs. Read.
Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded.
So young men cannot be high. You have 2 sons. Those are your 2 sons. 4? You got 4 sons? Keep them in that program doing them instruments.
Right.
I'm telling you, I didn't have nobody in my corner put me in something like that. Because if they are not occupied, they will get into some trouble. You hear me, sis? What you're doing is a good thing. They can go far. I'm not going to name everything because I got a relative who played violin. And because he played violin, he wasn't getting caught up in all this stuff. Okay, only one of them. So that's his friend. Still, that's good. By them playing them instruments, they not going to be around the people that sell drugs, the people that gangbang, the people that's chasing hoes. They going to be around the people that's in a more, what I want to say, prestigious atmosphere.
Yeah, he just lost his gun violence 4 months ago. He got
Wow.
shot. He got shot 15 times.
Wow. Here, he got shot here.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we here. So going back to what I was talking about, that's good that they in that program because that's going to keep them from the streets. But one of the solutions that we have to stop doing drugs. I gave an example. When crack hit the community, it destroyed our families. Fast forward to today, you still have people pushing drugs on us. Through what? The rap artists and the R&B artists. What does the Bible say about doing drugs? Read.
Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded.
What's your name, sis? Dree. So Dree, you got to teach your sons, don't get high. Because something can happen to you if you high. Somebody can do some harm to you. If you high and you ain't aware of your senses, you might wake up, all your money gone. You might wake up and you tied up, kidnapped, especially females. So God is telling us we got to be sober. You got to be able to think clearly. You can't think clearly if you didn't pop the whole bottle of pills. If you didn't smoke the whole bag of weed. If you drunk off a whole fifth, you can't think straight. You need to be able to think clearly to make sound decisions. That's why, Dree, that's why I'm telling you, how you got them in this program with them instruments, that's a good start. Young men don't have a good start like that. So you doing that, continue to keep them occupied in positive things. Or they gonna end up like what we see on the news. First solution, stay away from drugs. Read. Yep, keep reading.
Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded, in all things showing thyself a good pattern of good works.
How do we show ourselves a pattern of good works? Anybody know? What's the good works we supposed to show ourselves in? What's going on, bruh? Huh? Ah, okay. What's the good works you think God wants us to show ourselves in?
positive and productive.
Being positive and productive. It's something that's going to make you positive and productive once you start doing it. Take a wild guess. Is it politics? No. It ain't religion, because you go down Cottage Grove, it's a bunch of churches. You go down King Drive, it's a bunch of churches. So the pattern of good works is God's rules. Give me Romans 7:12. Show us what's good. Because it said we got to be sober and we got to keep ourselves to a pattern of good works. Because it ain't just, okay, some positive. That's the start of it, but we missing God's laws.
I'll be right back. Get my jacket.
Okay, go ahead. We missing God's laws. Young princesses, young princesses, young princesses, listen to this, read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
Did y'all hear that? So if it said the rules that God gave you is good, if you follow his rules, what that's gonna make y'all? Huh? So we reading what makes you good according to the Bible, and it's keeping God's laws. From there, get Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. Did y'all know the woman is not supposed to wear pants? Did anybody know? I saw your face over there. I saw your face over. See, you were just over there talking to your friend. You ain't know that, did you? You ain't know that? Guess what? It's a lot of stuff I didn't know was in the Bible. The woman and the young girl is not supposed to wear pants. I'm finna show you that in the Bible. Because that got your attention. Y'all was over there having y'all conversation. Then when you heard that, you said, what? You ain't say what, but your face said what. So I'm going to show you this. You got to show this to your parents. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth into a man.
Pertain means belong to. You ever heard that word before? No? Pertain means belong to. God said a woman is not supposed to wear clothes that belong to a man. Yes. Woman is not supposed to wear clothes that belong to a man. So what are some clothes that you see grown women wearing that men wear? Huh? Jeans. That's right, jeans. What's on the front of the jeans? A button, and it got a what? A what? A zipper. What is that for? Okay, do you know why the zipper was put on the pants for? So they can go to the bathroom. So men can use the restroom. Girls and women don't use the bathroom like that. So do they need pants on? No. What did God make? What do God want you to wear? Dresses and skirts. This is stuff that they don't teach us in school. Read on. I'm going to ask y'all another question. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So God says, neither shall a man wear what a woman wears. What does a woman wear that men are wearing today and is not okay? Not a shirt. A skirt. When you see that, is that good or bad? That's good job. That's bad. A man is not supposed to be wearing a skirt.
Because man's supposed to be wearing jeans.
Say it again.
Because man's supposed to be wearing jeans.
Man supposed to be wearing jeans. That's right. Man's supposed to wear pants. Women supposed to wear dress and skirt. But why? God says so. Read.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So when it said, all that do so are an abomination to God, what that's saying is God don't like that. God don't like when a man wears women's clothes and when a woman wears men's clothes. He don't like to see that. Do y'all understand that? So now you learned something today. Women and girls cannot wear pants and men cannot wear skirts and dresses. Not because the man in purple said, because the Bible says so, because God says so.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.